Huh, this really is an old piece of junk. I mean, is it a Colossus? What brand? Yeah, what in the name? I wonder how that even got there. But I probably need to stop looking at all this because we have something new and very important to go over on the farm. So as you can see, we have the 4240 all prepped and ready to go for today, but what does that mean I have in store for you all? Well, here's what we have in store for you. A month or two has went by, and there's been a lot of talk around this area of people needing silage. You know, I was thinking, starting things up, I want to try new things, and at my old job, I did run choppers. I ran an old 5830 John Deere, and I was thinking, you know, why not make a little profit for myself so we can invest it back in the farm and do something long term. Along with these chopper boxes, made a little bit of a purchase and just brought her back home right now. This is a new to us, but not new chopper. It's a 5830 John Deere, just like I had ran. Man, this thing is beautiful. It's old, but it gets the job done. It's pretty easy to work on, and along with that, we have a 4-row head to go with it. So, enough of that. It's mid-August, and we have a field that is 100% ready to chop, about 66% moisture. I'd say we just go ahead and unload all the stuff and take some of the chopper boxes down there and get chopping. Okay, so of course we're up in here. As you can see right in front of me, we have our hydrostat. It has the chute move left and right, up and down. On the other side of that is the head up and down. We have our reverse and forward over here for the head intake. We have, of course, what engages it all. Of course, we have our gears right here. We're going to put it in second or first to offload it, but we'll usually run it in third when we chop. And I think that's about all there is to go over. We got some nice air going up here. It is cool. And a radio, of course. Who I will say, if you want to talk about sketchy offloading this thing slash hauling it on a gooseneck with only a 3500, not the best idea. But I don't have a semi or a low loader, so had to make with what was due. Little quick side note outside of the roleplay though, I'm just gonna throw this in here real fast. I'm not gonna waste too much time. But man, whoever did this 5830, credits to them because I use these in real life, and this is about as identical and spot on as it gets. So great job to that modder, and I can't wait to look forward to what else they have to mod. Anyways, we got the head here. We have got to get it hooked up. I think I'm going to take one of the chopper boxes down on the back of this, and then I'll probably just walk back since the field's just right over those trees over here, and grab the other two boxes with the 4240. Alright, so everything is hooked up, ready to go, and now all we have to do is go to the field. But I'm sure you're wondering, how is this going to work? Well, what we're actually going to do is when we get these first three filled, I'm going to run these boxes over to the local farmers that need them ASAP. We're going to drop them off or unload it for them, bring them back. I don't think we'll get more than a handful of these chopper boxes off the field we're going to, because I only have the one ready and it's not super big. I don't know how fast these fill up or anything like that, so we'll just have to see. But that's pretty much the gist of it. And I know what you're probably wondering, why did I not plant this field? Well, I did not want to put late beans in there. Didn't feel comfortable doing that, and there's been a lot of buzz about this new canola in the area, so I think I'm gonna give it a shot. When the time is ready, I'm gonna just put this in here. So with the canola, we gotta have good moisture, and it really needs a rain on it. So about right after corn harvest, somewhere right in there, we will go ahead and seed in the canola, and we'll just see how that works, because it seems pretty promising, and there's even some refineries opening up nearby. So like I said, it's real close. There's the farm just right there, and then there's the cornfield right there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just open up this field, park this thing, get out, go run back, grab the tractor, and then we will commence chopping the whole field. Alright, so we got things engaged. Let's get off the road and go ahead and get into this field. Alright, so we got that thing open up, sitting there, looking pretty. Let's look in here, see if we got any silage. Oh, and we do. Back there. Yeah, I don't even, we might not even get 3 boxes off of this. So I hope I didn't sell myself short, because I definitely don't want to make any local farmers mad, and I really don't have any other corn that's ready yet. So, first box, 100% full. I'm actually really glad that this worked out the way it did because we got a phone call and the guy said he only needed like one chopper box full and maybe a little bit of another, which it actually looks out because we were definitely not getting three off of this. Maybe like 1.5. We might have, so we might be able to sell a little bit of that other one to someone else, but it seems like it's gonna work out pretty well. And I also have more corn that I can chop in case I get even more. But right now they're paying premium price because nobody else in the area has it. So that is perfect for me, and I think we're gonna make a pretty good, decent amount of money. So here we go, we're hooked up, we're going to jump back up in here. I'm going to start over on the other side. We've kind of butchered this field, but like I said, I've done this before, but still kind of new to it. We're just figuring it out. And I started to think, with the planting of canola, and especially with our Corteva and Pioneer Corporation wanting us to plant more, I don't know, we're going to have to buy a new planter, and I didn't really think about that. So we're going to have to start looking on the marketplace. Hopefully we can find something on Facebook because I'm decently low on money, and I'm sure it won't be too bad because we'll definitely put this field in canola and then probably one other as well. So that does it for this field. We have a full box, and I'd say probably about 30% of this one. So yeah, a little bit like that. So we've got to take these things back, and then we have to deliver these boxes. I don't know what the plans with that are, but I'm sure I'm going to make some phone calls on the way back, and we're going to see what happens. True, I'll tell you what, this 4240's got some power, but man, this much silage in the back of this chopper box, and this thing is tugging and pulling hard. I know what a lot of y'all thinking, William, you're dumb for buying a 5830 when you're not even going to chop that much, but long-term investments, I'm going to fix these things up a little more, and worst comes worst, if I have to flip them and make a little bit of profit, I see that as a win. Whew, so she's all powered off. Man, I hope the batteries stay. They're Group 31, so they're big batteries, but I really hope they stay. We actually have had the best way out. We've sprayed a bunch. I just haven't shown you guys that because I know that is not something that's super well liked. And then, of course, I still haven't heard anything about our new header transport. Hasn't come in, so the bean head is just going to have to sit outside for a little bit. But now I got to figure out where we need to deliver these at. So it actually worked out. The farmer said he wasn't going to deal with all of it, and he just was going to come down here and pick it up. So we're going to let him come get this. This is the one that's full. He said he just wanted us to hang on to the other one. I don't really know how to store all this stuff, so I hope he doesn't get too mad in the condition it is when he needs it, but it sounds like he is going to go pick it up. Whew. Boy, I just got a real good phone call that they're coming shortly to pick those boxes up. But man, I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace, and I just found the perfect planter for our canola, and it's literally a minute down the road. So we're hopping in our Hemi here, and we're just going to go over and look at it. It sounds too good to be true. It's an old retired guy, but man, if it is true, I cannot wait to see what we have in store. So let's see here. They said it was off a Westway Road behind the old barn, so I'm just going to pull in here and walk because I don't want to go around this guy's beans. Well, it's not in here. I don't see anything at least. Wait, what's that? Is that it? Let me see here. Let me climb through out. Gosh. Oh, okay. Wow. Look at this. John Deere 44.5. Dang, this thing is like in really nice condition. He said it was pretty new to him. He's taken good care of it. He didn't plant that much with it, but man, this thing looks nice. I don't know. We're gonna have to look at some bills and figure some stuff out, but I think if I can maybe trade off a piece of equipment, I think I might have enough money to afford this. But with that being said, I'm gonna jump across the road real quick, look at our corn, see how far along it is. Grab that here, break it in half. Milk line's looking good. Let's take a kernel off. Yeah, that's getting close to black layer. I say this field's probably going to go the last week of August. So, y'all stick around and come back. Think we'll be harvesting next time. I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank, and it ain't that long.